Oh, let's hit record. So I've been avoiding my Instagram business account for quite some time now. I daily go on there. If I'm on Instagram, it's going to be on my personal account. And I used to be really consistent on there. Um, I used to post, I had a posting schedule, a content plan, as I say, and I used to stick to it until life got a little bit busier in terms of my business and family, and I just couldn't be as consistent anymore. And as a result, I felt so bad about it because of all of my followers, and people follow you for a reason, and there's an expectation. And at least for me, because I couldn't meet it, I felt so terrible that I just decided to avoid the page altogether. So these days, when you do see content on there, it's most likely content posted by clients that they tag me in or ask me to collaborate on. So that's the story of my Instagram. And it's the same story I can tell about this channel, because there was a time where I was really consistent on here and it felt really good because I feel like I built a small audience, and at least for them, it's worth putting out consistent content. Because let's be honest, you guys who are subscribed to this channel, I've pretty much let you into a ghost town when I stopped posting on here. So regardless of how busy life got, and regardless of me having all the reasons in the world to not post here, I still felt bad that was the case. So here's where things get interesting. Earlier this year, there was a chess interest group that was started at our church, and I decided to join. I used to play chess when I was small. I decided, why not pick up the habit, build some connections through that field, and just have fun. And I guess it's par for the course when it comes to my personality. If I start something, I want to be really good at it. So I started playing chess a lot more than I anticipated I would. And I started my rating climb. I started getting better and better and better until I kind of hit a plateau, and I just couldn't go past a certain point in my journey. I then found that I play better chess when I verbalize my thoughts, but it felt rather silly just thinking out loud when no one's around. It felt really, really weird. And I had this idea, why not record my games? Why not just put up a camera, think out loud? And now it's not that silly because you're actually recording a video. But I had one rule for this endeavor. It needs to be simple from the start to finish. So at the end of October 2025, I started recording my chess journey. I called it the road to 1100. If you know anything about chess, the better you get, or the more games you win, the higher your rating becomes. So in my rating climb, I was determined to hit the next goal and the next one and the next one, and turn it into a little series of its own. And that's exactly what I did. So my workflow was pretty simple, nothing fancy. I just put up my phone as a webcam, plugged in a lav mic straight into my computer, recorded everything into OBS, and upload that video almost as is. It is now the 2nd of December, and I just uploaded what I believe to be my 22nd video to that channel. So the question is, if I can do this for that channel, why can't I do it for my photography channels? I figured out the answer, and the word is friction. James Clear speaks about this in his book Atomic Habits. I'm paraphrasing a book I've never fully read, but it basically shares this idea that if you want to form a new habit, the best way to almost guarantee success is to remove any friction in the process. So when it comes to my chess channel, I think from the time that I record the video to uploading, it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops for me to do that whole entire process. In contrast, when it comes to this channel, I firmly believe that everything needed to be cinematic, well lit, recorded, with fantastic audio, B-rolls, titles, the works. And that just caused a lot of friction. So much so that just the setting up and breaking down of all this equipment took about an hour just in itself. And that's minus recording the video and editing and on my photography channels is where friction lives and thrives. And I just couldn't keep up with it. So I thought, what would happen if I just simplify? If I just get a camera, I'm recording my audio straight into the camera. I know what I want to talk about. I only add B-roll when it's necessary and not have it be this main thing that absolutely has to be in the video. But as long as I can share my ideas with you guys, and as long as I can add some value through you watching my videos, will it be worth it? Will it work? Is the question. See, I don't think I need to hold on to the belief that every video on here needs to be cinematic. And for the benefit of hindsight, I guess I was really influenced by the people who I follow on YouTube. And that is not a bad thing in itself. I mean, if that's the way you want to express yourself, then go for it. But I just made peace with the fact that it's not a one size fits all. And I really need to consider my situation and what would work for me and what does myself and my audience value. I want to shift my priorities to adding value, to taking information about photography, about my journey, about the business side of things, about my faith journey, and about how that influences the business side of things. So, that being said, if you are here because I made some cinematic videos and it's something you enjoyed and you subscribe because of that, I would completely understand if you want to make a quick exit. I won't blame you. But I think I need to shift things around a little bit. I'm reluctant to promise anything, but I am trying a new approach. Let me know what you guys think about this video. It's almost as simple as I would like it to be. I still have a rather elaborate setup here, but my mic is plugged in straight into the camera. I got this little light off to the side, if I can bring it in frame. Very small light over here. And yeah, I'm just super keen to keep things going, keep it consistent, and yeah, just share the things that I find and that I think you will find rather valuable. So this is just a start of me removing friction, telling honest stories, and just learning to hit record again, even if things aren't perfect. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.